Is being alive the same as living? Why aren't you speaking out loud instead of living in your head? Because the dreams we have can either exist in our minds or in reality. Be confident to live your life. Sounds easy, right? Just do it. But we don't. Why not? I believe that human nature is the ability to dream, to aspire to do something great, something memorable, to achieve something that gives your life purpose. I know you all remember being 5 or 6 and wanting to be an actor, a policeman, an astronaut. And those are perfectly achievable goals. I personally wanted to be a superhero. But then, why do I see people who have been in dead-end jobs for 10, 20, even 40 years of their life? They didn't dream to be a till worker or work at a fast food restaurant. What happened to their goals? They were blocked by an obstacle not everyone seems to be able to get past. That obstacle is fear. Now, fear affects us all in many different ways, and while a little fear is good and keeps you safe, too much fear holds you back from who you're meant to be. Like fear of what people might think, or fear of not being good enough, or fear of trying. When I was born, I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy, which meant they never thought I'd walk again. And not only that, I ran. When I was in year 3, we were finally allowed to enter the big cross-country run at Crystal Palace. And I've always wanted to take part in this run, because if you are awarded a medal in this run, you're a superhero. And I've always wanted to be a superhero. So I ran to that sign-up sheet, and I ran home, and I made sure my mum signed it, and the next day I ran back to school. And while I was in that briefing, I thought nothing could stop me now. I was invincible. And then a TA came up to me and said, "You're running." So I said, "Yes, miss." And she said, "I thought you'd be watching." And just like that, I had been infected with fear. I sobbed home. And as I watched my mum scream on the phone saying, "Why have you upset my son?" I realized she couldn't help me. The only person that could cure me of the fear I had been infected with was me. So I let that TA win the battle, knowing that I was going to win the war. I didn't run this year, but I trained all year round, and the next time it came round, I ran and I ran and I ran. And I won a medal. I was a superhero. And if I can defeat fear, so can you.